Edwina Blush.
There was drool upon my pillow as I wakened from my dreaming. I'd been dining on a banquet. It was luscious, rich, steaming lamb, spiked with garlic and wild lemon thyme. Hot prawn sample with basmati rice and lime. Barbecued sesame chicken, drenched in honey glaze, and thick ham steaks with lashings of hollandaise. Oh yum, oh yum, give me, give me, give me, give me some. Oh yeah, oh yeah, put it, put it, put it there. Oh yes, oh yes, I confess, I confess, I confess, I'm a low-down, weak-willed creature of the flesh. Well, my cravings felt as sordid as a clandestine affair. So I showered and I put on my best red silk underwear. Woo-hoo. And saucily I sauntered to a cozy brasserie to indulge my fleshly fetish with untamed debauchery. Then I spoilt it all with nagging thoughts of mass deforestation, colon cancer, hormone shots, and gross inoculation. So I left my meal unfinished, paid the bill and grabbed my bag, and returned my unclean body to my unsuspecting snag. But his nostrils were a quiver as I slunk across the floor. He could smell the vile corruption oozing out of every pore. He said I was disgusting. You smell like something dead. Begone, base creature. You're exiled from my bed. He sent me to a herbalist. She practiced iridology. She said, you've malnutrition, a dreadful iron deficiency. We're gonna have to remedy your dietary intake. I'm prescribing the ingestion of a great big juicy steak. Oh, I know it isn't pleasant, but it's something you must do. And now I'm on doctor's orders, and my dreams are coming true. Oh, yum, oh, yum. Give me, give me, give me, give me some. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Put it, put it, put it there. Oh, yes, oh, yes. I confess, I confess, I confess, I'm a low-down, weak-willed creature of written before BSE. Ladies and gentlemen, this is David Symes on the bass, joining me for tonight for the first time. Exactly. See, I'm actually a bit of an environmentalist, and in fact, it goes beyond politics. It's actually my religion. I'm a permaculture and composting evangelist. And there is a parable that is related about a farmer who'd been frustrated, for his agriculture generated minimal gain, labouring in inhospitable terrain. But the seeds that they reckon were wasted by some birds were obligingly tasted, and some survived ornithological travel. So this tangential tale begins to unravel. Well, they came to be shat, intact, equipped with personal power packs, naturally subsidized immigration, assisting in their assimilation, and by sharing around this beneficent feces, enriching the conditions of existing species. An arrangement evolved that was symbiotic between indigenous and exotic, eventually referring to the farmer were bucket loads of excellent karma. Growth was sparse, but even so, it anchored the topsoil, and oh, did it grow. He watched amazed, totally delighted by every tiny improvement he cited, ignoring his neighbours, who thought he was crazy, taunted and damned him as foolish and lazy. Permaculture creatures. Permaculture creatures. Oh, he was patient, frugal, only covering needs, mulched, manured, discovered that weeds had medicinal uses for windbreaks and shade, so weeds made him happy instead of dismayed. And when a blight destroyed his neighbour's monoculture farm, his permaculture plan was only minimally harmed, and some were even humbled, tortured by regrets, but the banks controlled their choices. They were shackled with debts. Well, the air was rent by his neighbours' moans when the banks started foreclosing on the loans that they'd only approve for the kind of produce requiring irrigation schemes and chemical use. So the farmers copped the blame for all the overcropping, for the water table and productivity dropping, because the public didn't know about fine print obligations to purchase the products of major corporations. Permaculture creatures. Putting in a gardens, gardening's a lovely teacher. Permaculture, culture creatures. Putting in a gardens, gardening's a lovely teacher. The populace misinformation were fed, and away from the crux of the issue were led. So the permaculture man took a pen in his hand to sow seeds of hope in the souls of the land, imparting a wisdom right from the earth. So if life gave them shit, they could appreciate its worth, adding vital nutrients at moderate cost, mull into the method of the cosmic compost. Lay down a base of something dry, of those desiccated valleys of times gone by. Now sprinkle liberally with disrespect, like the dung that's been flung at the ultimate effect. Dampen down with cathartic tears to encourage a fungus that eats up fears. Now try a layer of prune down beautiful dreams. Then the shit you gave yourselves for being so green, you probably find my concept hysterical. I want you to make the compost spherical. Lay it down and brew it until you're sure there's no shit to be dealt with anymore. But don't leave the love humus in a heap. The promise of the future won't just keep. Spread it generously around each heart. Give every gardener the power to start. Permaculture, culture, cultured creatures. Putting in a gardens. Garden is a lovely teacher. Permaculture, culture, cultured creatures. Putting in a gardens. Garden is a lovely teacher. Putting in a gardens. 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 Gardening's a lovely teacher. This is a little story of love gone wrong. From the soul of a shopaholic. There's a closet where you keep your outdated desires, full of memories that are weak. Overcoat hanger wires carelessly flung when your fancy wanes. Sentimental favorites and scarce remembered names. I guess I didn't go together with your image of yourself. So crushed and crumpled here forever, I'm gathering dust upon your shelf. But I know that it's your fashion to leave the victims of your passion dangerous, you say, to question why as you sit and watch me cry. Another impulse buy. I was an extravagance purchased for a ball, proud to wrap around your hips. Might have known I'd fall amongst soiled sheets and bobby boots in your careless way. Oh, not the kind of garment you would keep for every day. But I know that it's your fashion to leave the victims of your passion dangerous, you say, to question why as you sit and watch me cry. I guess I'm just another But hush, little bed sheets, don't you cry. I found a good way to deal with lust. Oh, you don't need a mate for sex to be great. Under the desk while no one looks. Oh, while you're studying dull books. Ignore your boss's boring babbling. Indulge in surreptitious paddling. A little manual stimulation could greatly aid your concentration. 'Cause it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. Don't let them tell you that it's second rate. It's simply marvelous to masturbate. Suppose your dirty clothes are soaking while waiting to a little stroking. And while your salmon mousse is setting, take time to get into some petting. And if you're tired of feeling ill, ooh, it's an organic sleeping pill. No, it's not physically harmful. Give yourself loving by the armful. 'Cause it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. Don't let them tell you that it's second rate. It's simply marvelous to masturbate. No, you don't have to ask permission if you desire to change position. 'Cause you're the expert, you're the best. Ooh, know how you love to be caressed. How can you tell me that you're lonely? You're with someone who loves you only. You need a friend that use the phone. Ooh, but it's politer not to moan. 'Cause it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. Don't let them tell you that it's second rate. It's simply marvelous to masturbate. No need to fear a viral infection unless your hygiene needs correction. Pills, condoms, caps, and diaphragms. Wee, frisbee. Oh, needless safe in your own hands. 'Cause reproduction's out of sight. No babies there unless you're an hermaphrodite. Very clever. No fee, no waste, no money spent. It's safe for the environment. Yes, it's the ultimate in safe sex. Autoeroticism, forget the health checks. Pardon my euphemism. So grab yourself right now and celebrate. Get a grip. I'd like to invite two people to the stage now. David Symes on the bass, doing a wonderful job. And the wounded Mr. Trevor Brown. Who can still play with me, although in a modified form. I was good, I was fair, never took more than my share. I was raised to be an angel, to nurture and to care. For me the bottom was the top, my own desires I quite forgot. I always took that old burnt chop, sweet sacrifice, my chosen lot. Didn't swear, wouldn't fight, to nag and bitch just wasn't right. If I could not a nice thing say, I'd hold my tongue till Judgment Day. I didn't flirt, contain my wiles, these hips, lips, legs, breasts, hands, eyes, smiles were just for you. A love so true, addicted to those things you do. And if you stumbled, if you strayed, I took you back, your humble slave. 'Cause after all, you're just a man, and men just do the best they can. To err is human, to woo is bovine. I let you treat me like a cow, 'cause your loving was divine. You told me I was perfect, and that's why you had to go. 'Cause if there isn't any shade, then the roses won't grow. Well, I was crushed, I was shamed, how could I be to blame? Didn't know what path to follow, lost my faith in tomorrow. I tried God, I tried drink, I tried the gym, I tried to shrink. With the dolphins I did swim, pierced my lips, tattooed my skin. With the wolves I did run, it wasn't any bloody fun. I even wore a goddess dress, darling, I was such a mess. Bungee jumped, parachuted, chanted fire, walked and rooted, dropped Prozac, E and Coke, blew my savings buying smoke. I went crazy with despair. Oh Lord, my heart was in a wheelchair. Then I got mad, I got mean. I said words that were unclean. To err is human, to woo is bovine. I let you treat me like a cow, 'cause your loving was divine. You told me I was perfect, and that's why you had to go. 'Cause if there isn't any shade, then the roses won't grow. Well, I stopped hiding, being smart, started speaking from my heart. Decided love should not be blind, should point out the flaws it finds. For the first time I felt free, was contented just to be the truth my life had mended, no longer codependent. So imagine my disdain when you show up here again, and my pointing out your flaws as you begging me for more. To err is human, to woo is bovine. Now I treat you like a cow, you act like I'm divine. You say you love me more each day, and that is why I know that if you don't give them shit, then the roses won't grow. Yes, you gotta give them shit, all the roses won't grow. Yes, you gotta give them shit. Oh, the roses, wow, 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 wow. Ah, yes. Live therapy. We're going to finish off with a little love song for you. I want you to imagine a great big full moon. And a beautiful satiny ocean. Darling, come down to me. The moon's pouring into a satiny sea, and it flows in my open window, dripping all over my velvety bed. Come rest your head, wave tongues, tickle the sand. Listen, the sea's making love to the land. How its salt breath pants in my window, heady and sticky as atomized wine. Come, it's divine. Don't want to get in the way of somewhere that you'd like to be. But what could be better than spending some valuable time with me? So, darling, get off the phone. Don't spend the night in the city alone, and you could be sparkling with me. Start up and love drunk and fly. See you. Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you, Roger. And thank you, Trevor.
Miss Edwina Blush.